Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And so today I am going to be doing different eye looks using the mini controversy and the conspiracy palettes. I'm also going to pull in some other Jeffree Star palettes to do just eye looks. So today, not full faces, just eye looks. So stay tuned and see what eye looks I come up with today. Okay guys, welcome back to my channel. So I'm going to come in just a little bit closer. And we're going to start off with the mini controversy palette here. And I'm going to do one eye. We're going to do a blue look. So I'm going to start off with this, the Balm Priming is Everything Eye Primer. I'm just going to take and use my finger. And we're just going to lay that down. Just like so. Just blending that out. Okay. Now that I have that on my lid, I'm going to start out with this Moda Pro angled shader brush. We're going to go into Flat Earth right here. Just going to take that, we're going to start right here at the inner corner. I'm going to pat that down, and we're going to kind of take that up. We're going to concentrate it right here on the inner corner, but we're also going to blend it up into the crease. So I want the most color right here, and then we're going to blend this part out right here. I'm going to take this Luxie 209 large shader brush. We're going to go into the color Canceled right down here. And we're going to take that right here to the outside corner of the crease. And we're going to tap that right here, concentrating it on the outside corner and blending it into the crease right there. Not really a blue eyeshadow wearer, but you know, hey, we have it. We might as well make a look out of it. Then I'm just going to take this big fluffy brush right here with no product on it. I'm going to go back into Flat Earth. We're just going to make those two kind of marry and go right here underneath the brow bone. Just like so. Gonna get me this Our Cosmetics flat brush right here. So I'm gonna get me some color switch, or I can just get this blue off this large shader brush so it does not mess with the rest of my looks today. Okay, now I'm going to take this flat Alamar Cosmetics brush. We're going to go into the Simulation right here, which is very pretty shimmery blue. And we're just going to go right here on the lid with that. Then I'm going to go right back in and kind of just blend right above that. Okay. A little bit more toward the inside corner right here. Now then, let's see what happens if I take and pick up some of this blue. And then I'm just going to take a little bit of MAC Fix Plus. Wet that a little bit. Oh yes. That just kicks it up just another level. It applies nicely dry, but it's even more wet. So there we go with that. So that is Flat Earth Canceled and the Simulation, the blues in the Mini Controversy palette. Okay, so I've done a very wearable, like, neutral look. So this is the blue look, and we did a purple look. Let's go into, what shall I do next? Let's do this very bright yellow orange moment. So let me prime this other lid. And for this one, I'm going to pull out the Mini Breaker palette because of this orange right here. So we're going to go into the Conspiracy palette, and we're going to go right here in the middle row. I'm going to go for Food Videos, Cheese Dust, Flaming Hot. I'm also going to go over here into the Mini Breaker, and we're going to go for Orange Crush right there. And see what we can come up with. So this is going to be like an all matte eye look. So let's go with that. So I have my eyelid primed. I'm just going to hit this color switch real quick and get my brushes cleaned up just a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to go in with the Moda angle brush here. I'm just going to use the Mini Breaker mirror, and we're going to go into Food Vibes right here on the inner corner. I'm just going to pack that all over the crease and lid right there on the inside corner. Next, I'm going to go into, I'm going to go into Cheese Dust out of the Controversy palette, and we're going to go right next to Food Videos, and we're just going to go from brow bone down to lid. Next, I'm going to go into the Mini Breaker palette, and I'm going to go into Orange Crush. We're going to do the same thing. And this one should gear it up for the last one, which is Flaming Hot, back in the Controversy palette. And we're just going to put that right here. Right there on that outside corner. Now I'm just going to take this big fluffy crease brush that doesn't have anything on it, and I'm going to go right here to this brow bone and blend back and forwards. I'm going to take a little bit of My Peels, which is kind of like a pinky neutral, and go right up here and back and forwards. Okay guys, so that is you got food videos, cheese dust is right next to that. Then you go right over a little bit further, you have Orange Crush, and then at the outside corner you have the Flaming Hot. So that is those two looks so far. I'm going to clean off my eyes and be right back for some more looks. Okay guys, freshly clean eyelids and they're dry, so we're going to go in and we're going to do a pink look. So I'm going to go in and lay down a little bit of Cry on My Couch, which is just this really perfect flesh tone color in the Mini Controversy palette. I do have a tiny bit of lid stainage from the Simulation. I do believe that's from it being applied wet to my lid, but I'm just going to put Cry on My Couch on both of my lids and go from there. So with that laid down, let's go into, in the Mini Controversy palette, we're going to go into Exposed, which is kind of a light pinky purple shade. We're going to tap that right here in the inner corner. Got that tapped in. Just, it's going to be kind of like the pink, the blue look that we did. We're going to kind of focus this light pink color right here and into the crease a little bit. And there we go. Now then, we're going to go over into the Conspiracy palette, and we're going to go right here to Pigmeat. And we're going to take that into the crease in the outside corner. Just like so. Now we've cleaned off this Alamar flat brush, and we're going to dip into this very sparkly Trisha shade. Okay. With the brush dry, it's going on very sheer. So I'm just going to take some MAC Fix Plus. And we're going to go in with the brush wet. Okay, brush wet definitely gives you way more color payout with that Trisha shade. I just think I over wet my brush. Now I'm just going to go, there's a whole lot of fallout with that Trisha shade. I'm just going to go back in and go back into my crease, clean up around this Trisha shade. Okay, so that is a very pinky look. The Trisha shade, when you go in dry, it's very sheer. When you go in wet, it kind of overpowers the other pinks. So it's kind of like Trisha Paytas. So that is that. I'm not a very pink person, so that's about as much use as I have for those shades anyway. And that Trisha shade got everywhere. Okay. Now then, I want to pull out I'm going to pull out my Alien palette, and we're going to go in with a green look because I love green. So I'm going to start out with the Conspiracy palette, and we're going to go right here to What's My Tea, which is this like, What's the Tea, which is like this beautiful like mint green shade. So I'm going to take that right here to the inside corner. And start patting that down. And blending that out. Now then, I'm going to go into the Alien palette, and I'm going to go right here to Abduction, which is a very limey green shade. And we're going to take that right next to that mint green shade and just blend that in. Then we're going to go to Flying Saucer, and I'm going to change over here to this large shader brush, which is the Luxie 209 brush. I'm going to go to Flying Saucer, out of the Alien palette. And I'm just going to darken up this outside corner right here with that. Okay. Now that I have that down, let's look at the two green shimmers in the Conspiracy palette. You have Conspiracy, which is this kind of olivey, just beautiful green, and then you have this very dark green, which is Illuminati. So I'm going to take Illuminati, I'm going to put it right here on the outside corner of my lid face. And we're just kind of patting that down. And it's got a beautiful like shift to it. Then I'm going to take this Conspiracy shade right here, and I'm taking that to the inside corner. Okay, I'm just cleaning off my fingers. Then I'm going to take the Alien shade right here in the Alien palette. I'm just going to kind of put that right in the middle. We're just going to green this whole eye up. I'm going to go back in to Abduction, go right here back into the middle of my crease, and just blend that out just a little bit. Okay, so that is Conspiracy with the Alien palette. Turns out a beautiful, very beautiful green look. I can't wait for sorry, I can't wait for March for my cerebral palsy awareness green looks for March, because these new green shades will just really help with supporting cerebral palsy awareness. So with all of that said, that is a pretty good look at different looks that you can get out of the mini controversy, out of the Conspiracy palettes. If you have other Jeffree Star palettes, you can pull those in. If you have other palettes, these work beautifully with other palettes. But these are just different looks that you can pull. Bold, wearable, kind of wearable, pops of color, whatever. There are different looks that you can get. I just happen to have the Mini Breaker palette from the Halloween mystery box. I bought the Alien palette from a previous haul video that's on my channel, guys, and I have an eyeshadow addiction that's just out of this world anyway, so I have several eyeshadow palettes. So I can take these palettes and do a lot with them, but just on their own you can take them and do a lot with them. They have such an interesting color story. You can take and do a very wearable, very beautiful neutral eye look. You can do pops of color, you can do an all color, you can just do amazing things. So that is going to do it for me today, guys, on just doing different looks with these palettes. And let me know down in the comment section what you think of the different eye looks, what you think about the palettes themselves. Did you order them? Have you gotten them? Have you played with them? All of that jazz down in the comment section down below. Also, I'm adding to some socials to my videos. I'm on another social networking platform. It's called Minds, and I'm also going to be posting my videos not only on YouTube but also on BitChute, just to try to get out to more people so that we can grow our audience. We are up to 102 subs right now, and I just want to keep growing our community because you guys are awesome. But anyway, guys, that's going to do it for today's video. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe and ring that bell. And In the description box down below is going to be all of my socials. Like I said, I'm on Minds. I'm still trying to figure that out. But I'm also on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and my email will be linked down below. Also, my BoxyCharm referral link, I don't get any monetary value for it, but I do get charms to shop in the charm room. Things that I got out of BoxyCharm that are in this video are my Luxie brushes. But if you guys use my referral link, you will get charms to shop in the charm room as well, and so will I. And that just brings more makeup to this channel that I get to review for you guys. Also, there's a link down below for Try Beauty Box. I also don't get any monetary value for that either. All that happens with that is you get 10% off your first box with Try Beauty Box. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this video, and I will see you on the next one. Bye for now. Okay, guys, I'm going to start shooting different eye looks on different days. I'm just going to be focusing on the different eye looks from the Jeffree Star Shane Dawson series. So today I'm going to be doing a purple eye look. So for this, I'm actually going to be pulling from the Mini Breaker, the Mini Controversy, and the Conspiracy palette. So I'm going to start off in the Mini Conspiracy palette because I'm going to lay down Cry on My Couch all across my lid. Then I'm going to take this Wet n Wild brush and going into the Mini Breaker palette, I'm going into Foreplay right here. That's going to go down in the inner corner. I'm going to tap it down and then buff it out. Going back in with this big fluffy brush by Moda, and I'm just going to fluff that out a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to go into the Mini Controversy palette, into the Color Controversy. And I'm going to take that over the next little third right here of my eye, patting that down. We're going to blend that out. Going back in with this big fluffy Moda brush and just blending that out more. And just going back in with a little bit more, building that up and blending Now back into the mini breaker palette. I'm going in with Purple Punch right here in the middle. And taking that right out here for like a third of my eye. Just patting that down right now. And going back in with this motor brush and fluffing that out. Now we're going to go into the Controversy palette with this Moda shader brush, and I'm going into Not a Fact and taking that just to this outside corner right here and laying that down. Just like that. Just tapping it right here to this outside corner. Then just going to flip the brush over and kind of blend this top edge out. So I'm just going to take this crease brush right here and kind of blend and fluff this one little top edge out, leaving the bottom darker because we are trying to darken up the outside corner. Okay. Now then, I'm going to go into this mini Controversy palette. I'm going for My Apology right here. That's what it looks like. And we're going right here to this outside corner. Since we're doing we're going to go into the mini breaker palette, and I'm going with Oral right here, which is this very reflective purple. And I'm going to take that on the inside corner and blend it back. Okay. So let's just do this real quick. Okay. Now I'm going to take this AOA Studio E124 brush. I'm going to go into Ranch right here, which is super reflective white. I'm just taking that to this inside corner right here. And there we go with that. And then for the waterline, I'm going to go in with this Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Pencil in Voodoo, which is this nice purple. Okay. So now that my eyes are watering real good, that is a nice purple look from the mini controversy, the conspiracy, and a little bit of the mini jawbreaker palettes. And throughout this video, I'll show some other looks that you can use using these palettes. That's going to be it for this look, guys. I'll be right back with some more.